Hello and welcome to the second match for the Eau Claire Mini Lancers at the Quad Tournament. Lancers won their first match against, what was that team called? Hold on. Cornell, that's what it was called. They won their first match against Cornell. Now they're playing CRU. They did not warm up, so sorry for being just a tiny bit late to this. I cannot see the scoreboard super well from here. Believe the score is tied at 1, but I'm not entirely sure. Woodhull to serve for CRU. Her serve is over, received by Williams, set from Bernthal, and spike from Bodie. Over that goes to Woodhull. Set from Blasak, and over from Kullig. And that'll go in. And 2-1, CRU leads. Woodhull serve is over, received by Gurgle, spike from Bodie. Nice save there from Hansen, put over, and lift called on Bodie. 3-1, Lance is now down by 2. Woodhull still serving for CRU. Her serve again is over. Received this time by Gurgle, up from Williams and over from Bernthal. Received by Hansen. And spike from Quilling. Goes to Williams, up from Bernthal, and put over from Wales. Received by Hostreifer, and put over from Quilling. Received by Williams, up from Bernthal, and spike from Bodie. That'll go to the back to Woodhull. Set from Haas, and put over from Quilling. Received by Williams, up from Bernthal, and that'll go into the stands. Believe it is 4-1. Lancers now lead by 3. Down by 3, sorry. Woodhull's still serving. Her serve comes up short, 4-2. Lancers now lead by 2. Down by 2. Carstensen will begin serving for the Lancers. Arndt comes in for Gurgle. Carstensen serves over, received by Hostreifer, up from Haas and put over by Quilling. Serve is over, received by, saved by Brenthal, sorry, and over from Bodie. Set from Haas and over from Green, received by Wales, set from Brenthal, and put over from Arndt. Set over from Haas, goes to the back row to Williams, set from Brenthal, tipped over by Arndt. That'll be blocked by Haas and onto the floor that falls. Score is now 5-2. Lance is down by 3. And Haas will begin serving. Haas serve is over, received by Arndt, set from Bernthal, set over from Arndt. And that'll go off Hansen and onto the floor. 5-3. Lance is now down by 2. Wales will begin serving for the Lancers. Wales serve is over, received by Hansen, that's what it is, and put over from Haas. It'll fall back line. Blasak will come in for Hostreifer, and Childs will come in for Green. Childs to serve for CRU. Score is currently 6-3. Lancers down by 3. Child serve is over. Received by Wales and put over. Set from Bernthal and put over from Bodie. Received by Childs. Up from Haas. And spike from Quilling goes off the block and under. 7-3. Lance is now down by 4. Childs to serve yet again for CRU. Childs serves over, received by Carstensen, up from Bernthal, and spike from Williams to go back row. Woodhull is unable to save that. 7-4. Sorry, Lance is down by 3. Bodie to serve for the Lancers. Bauer in for Bernthal. Bodie's serve is over. Saved there by Woodhull. Lancers unable to put that back over. 8-4. Lancers now down by 4. Quilling to serve for CRU. Quilling serve is over. Received by Wales. Set from Bodie. And spike from Arndt will go out to the left. 9-4. Lancers now down by 5. Quilling continuing to serve. Her serve just gets over off Carstensen and under floor. Ten to 4. Lancers now down by 6. Quilling continuing to serve. Quilling serve is over. Received by Wales. Set from Bodie and spike from Williams. Saved there by Quilling off the block and put over from Woodhull. Bodie's in the net. 11-4. Lancers now down by 7. Quilling still serving. Her serve is over. Received by Carstensen. Set from Bodie and bumped over from Bauer. Nice spot there from Bauer. Nice save by Quilling. And attempted spike from Woodhull goes into the net. 11-5. Lancers now down by 6. And Arndt will begin serving for the Lancers. Arndt serve goes into the net. 12-5. Lancers now down by 7. Hansen to serve for CRU. Hansen serve is over. Received by Gurgle. Set from Bodie and spike from Carstensen. Up from Childs. Saved by Quilling. And over from Haas, received by Gurgle, set from Bodie, and spike from Bauer. Saved again by Haas, received by Bodie, up from Bauer, and tipped over from Williams to go out. 13-5. Lancers now down by 8, and timeout Lancers. Hansen serve is over. Received by Gurgle, up from Bodie, and put over from Carstensen. Received by Woodhull, set from Haas, and put over from Woodhull. Received by Bodie, up from Bauer, and put over from Williams. That'll go back row. Lift called on Quilling. Score is now 13-6. Lancers down by 7. Gurgle to serve for the Lancers. Williams to serve for the Lancers. Her serve is over. That'll go off Childs and into the back. 13-7. Lancers now down by 6. Williams will continue to serve. Serve is over. Received by Quilling. Spike from Woodhull will just hit back line. 14-7. Lancers again down by 7. Ostreifer will come in for Vlasak, and Green comes in for Childs. Ostreifer to serve for CRU. Ostreifer serve is over. Received by Williams, set from Bodie, and spike from Carstensen go over. 14-8. Lancers now down by 6. Bernthal on for Bauer. Bernthal to serve for the Lancers. Brenthal serve is over. Received by Hosstreifer. Up from Quilling and over from Woodhull. Received by Williams. Up from Gurgle and over from Wales. Received by Hansen and over from Haas. Received by Gurgle up from Bernthal and put not quite over from Bodie. That'll go into the net. 15-8. Lancers down by 7. Woodhull will begin serving for CRU. Serve is just over and it'll fall at the feet of Gurgle. 16-8. Lancers now down by 8. And Woodhull will continue to serve for CRU. Woodhull serve is over. Received by Bodie and free ball. Spike from Quilling will go down. 17-8. Lancers now down by 9. Woodhull continuing to serve. Serve again is over. This time received by Wales. Set from Bernthal and set over from Carstensen. Lift called on Carstensen. (18-8). Lancers lead by 10. Lancers down by 10. Sorry. Woodhull to serve. Serve goes out this time. 18-9. Lancers now down by 9. Carstensen to serve. Arndt in for Gurgle. Carstensen serves over, received by Woodhull, and put over from Haas, received by Bodie, up from Arndt, and put over from Williams, up from Haas, and spike from Quilling. Saved by Wales, up from Arndt, and nobody there to get that. 19-9, CRU again leads by 10. Haas to serve for CRU. And Childs will come in for, I missed that number that just went on. Hansen probably. Haas' serve is out. 19-10, Lancers down by 9. Wales to serve for the Lancers. Serve is over, received by Hosstreifer. Up from Childs. And Hosstreifer was unable to put that over. 19-11, Lancers down by 8. Wales continuing to serve for the Lancers. Wales serve goes over, saved there by Hansen. Sorry, Woodhull. Spike from Arndt will go down. 19-12, Lancers are now within 7. Wales continuing to serve. Wales serve is over, saved by Hosstreifer. And into the net that goes. 19-13, Lancers now down by 6. Wales continuing to serve. Serve is over, received by Childs. Up from Hosstreifer. And set over from Green, sorry. Set over from Arndt, received by Woodhull, and into the net that goes. 19-14, Lancers now within 5. Wales still serving. Wales serve again over, this time saved by Haas, up from Hosstreifer, and put over from Childs. Received by Arndt, set from Bernthal, and tipped over from Williams. Saved there by Woodhull. And Childs unable to put that one over. 19-15, Lancers now down by 4. Hansen will come in for Childs. Wales service over, received by Woodhull, and into the net that goes. 19-16, Lancers now within 3. Wales to serve for the Lancers after we get back from this timeout from CRU. Whale service over, received by Haas Strifer, up from Woodhull, and put over by Haas. Miscommunication between the Lancers, and that'll fall in. 20-16. Lancers now down by 4. Childs will come in for Hansen, and Vlasak will come in for Haas Strifer. Childs serves over, received by Arndt, set from Brenthal, and spike from Williams will go down. 20-17. Lancers now within 3. Bodie will begin to serve for the Lancers. Bauer in for Brenthal. Bodie serve is over. Received by Childs, put over by Hansen, saved there by Bauer. Saved by Vlasak, and into the net, and under that goes. 20-18. Lancers now within 2. Bodie continuing to serve. Bodie serve again over. That'll go off Haas and onto the floor. 20-19. Lancers now down by 1. Bodie to serve. Bodie serve is over. Received by Woodhull. Up from Haas and tipped over from Quilling. Blocked from Williams, and 4 hits called. It's not blocked from Williams, blocked by the net. Score now tied at 20. Bodie continuing to serve for the Lancers. Bodie serve is over, and that will be out. (21-20). Lancers now down by 1. Quilling to serve for CRU. Their serve is over and in. 22-20. Lancers down by 2. Quilling will continue to serve. Serve is over and let go by Wales. 22-21. Lancers now down by 1. Arndt will begin serving for the Lancers. Arndt serve is over, saved by Hansen, up from Vlasak and put over from Woodhull, received by Bodie, up from Williams and over from Bauer. Set to the back row from Haas, received by Arndt, up from Bodie, set over from Carstensen, received by Haas. Set from Hansen and over, put back over from Arndt, put over again by Hansen, received by Wales, up from Bodie, spike from Carstensen, back row, goes to Childs, and into the stands that goes. Score now tied at 22. Arndt will continue to serve. Arndt serves over, received by Hansen. Set from Bauer, set from Bodie, and put over by Bauer. Received by Hansen and put over by Haas. Received by Wales, up from Bodie, spike from Carstensen. Up from Childs and into the wall, that'll go. 23-22. Lancers now lead by 1. Arndt still serving. Arndt serve is over, received by Quilling, up from Haas, and spike from Childs goes back row to Arndt. Set from Bodie, and spike from Carstensen to go back row off Childs and onto the floor. 24-22. Lancers now lead by 2. Timeout, CRU. Arndt serve is over, received by Quilling, saved and under the net. from Hansen, and Lancers take that one 25-22. And I'll be back in approximately 3 minutes for the second set. And I'm back for the second set between CRU and the Lancers. Lancers won the first set 25-22. CRU will begin serving to start off the set, and serving for them would be Woodhull. Woodhull's serve is over, received by Gurgle up from Brenthal, and put over from Carstensen, received by Childs, up from Haas, and spiked from Quilling. Let it go back row, off Bodie, and into the wall. 1-0. CRU leads. Woodhull service over, received by Gurgle up from Brenthal, and bumped over from Carstensen. Saved there by Hansen and tipped over by Haas. Saved by Brenthal up from Carstensen and tipped over from Wales. Saved by Hansen up from Carstensen, set from Brenthal, spike from Carstensen. That'll go into the net. And 2-0. CRU leads. Hansen to serve yet again for CRU. Sorry, not Hansen. Woodhull. Service over, received by Bodie. Up from Brenthal and spike from Williams. That'll go in. 2-1. Lancers down by 1. Brenthal to serve for the Lancers. Brenthal serve is over, received by Vlasak. Up from Haas and spike from Quilling. Saved by Williams. Up from Brenthal. And Bodie unable to put that over. Miscommunication between Bodie and Williams. Start Wales. 3-1. Lancers now down by 2. Haas to serve for CRU. Haas to serve is over. Off Gurgle. And and Carlson unable to put that up. 4-1. Lancers now down by 3. Haas still serving. Serve is over. Received by Gurgle. Set from Brenthal and put over by Bodie. In the net called on Bodie. 5-1. Lancers down by 4. Haas still serving. Haas to serve again over. Received by Gurgle up from Brenthal. And put over from Williams. Received by Woodhull. Up from Haas and spike from Quilling. That'll go down. 6-1. Lancers now down by 5. Haas still serving. Lost the serve again, over received by Williams. Up from Bernthal and put over from Wales. Saved by Blasak and tipped over by Quilling. Saved by Bernthal up from Carstensen and spiked from Bodie. That'll go back row. Saved by Woodhull. Put over from Hansen. Received by Williams up from Bernthal and free ball. Saved again by Bernthal off the free ball. Up from Carstensen and spiked from Wales. Saved by Woodhull. Attempted save by Blasak fails. And 8-2. Lancers now down by 6. Arndt in for Gergel. Carstensen will begin serving for the Lancers. Carstensen serves over, received by Hansen. Up from somebody and over from Childs. In that falls. Haas to serve for CRU. Score is 7-2. Lancers down by 5. Green came in for Childs, and Haasstreifer comes in for Blasak. Green to serve for CRU. Green serve is over. Williams unable to get that up in time. 8-2. Lancers now down by 6. Green to serve yet again. Green serve is over. Received by Carstensen. Up from Bernthal. And over the net. Should be called. Oh, okay. Over the net should have been called on Quilling, but I believe Bernthal was in the net before her, possibly. 9-2. Lancers down by 7. Green serve over. Received by Bodie. Free ball. Received by Haas. Up from Hansen and over. Received by Williams. Set from Bernthal and spike from Arndt. Up from Green. Saved by Haas and put over from Quilling. Received by Carstensen. Up from Bernthal and spike from Arndt. Off the block. Received by Haas. Put over by Quilling. Saved by Bodie and over from Bernthal. Quilling was in the net. 9-3. Lancers down by 6. Wales to serve for the Lancers. Wales serve is over. Nice spot serve. 9-4. Lancers now down by 5. Wales to serve yet again for the Lancers. Is received by Woodhull. Spike from Quilling goes back row to Wales. Set from Bernthal. And spike from Arndt. Let it go over the block. Received by Woodhull. Put over by Quilling. Received by Carstensen. Up from Bernthal. And spike from Arndt. Off the block and down. Let it fall. 9-5. Lancers now down by 4. Wales still serving for the Lancers. Wales serve is over. They go off Woodhull and over from Hansen. Received by Arndt. Up from Bodie and put over from Bernthal. Let it go back corner and in. 9-6. Lancers now down by 3. Wales still serving. Wales serve is over, received by Green and into the stands that goes. 9-7. Lancers now down by 2. Wales still serving. Wales serve again over and another ace for Wales. 9-8. Lancers now down by 1 and timeout CRU. Score is 9-8. Lancers down by 1. Wales serving. Wales serve is over. Received by Woodhull. Tipped over by Quilling. Saved by Arndt. Carsonson unable to put that over. And 10-8. Lancers now down by 2. Quilling will begin to serve for CRU. Quilling serve is over. Received by Wales. Up from Bernthal. And put over from Arndt. So they go back corner and in. 10-9. Lancers now down by 1. Bauer will come in for Bernthal. Bodie to serve for the Lancers. Bodie serve is over. Received by Quilling. Up from Haas. And spike from Hansen will go over and out. Score now tied at 10. Bodie's serve is over. Received by Quilling. Set over from Haas. Received by Wales. Set from Bodie and spike from Williams. Goes back to Quilling. Set from Haas and set over from Woodhull. Received by Carsonson. Up from Bodie. And spike from Bauer will go over the block. Saved there by Haas. And put over by Bauer yet again. Received by Carsonson. Up from Bodie. Spike from Bauer. Received by Haasstreifer. Up from Woodhull. And Haas sets it, bumps it into the net. 11-10. Lancers now lead by 1. Bodie to serve for the Lancers. Bodie's serve is over. That'll go off Haas and onto the floor. 12-10. Lancers now lead by 2. Bodie continuing to serve. Bodie's serve is over. Received by Hansen. Set from Haas and over from Woodhull. Set from Bodie. Spike from Williams to go back row to Quilling. Set from Haas and over from Woodhull. That'll go out. Or in. Sorry. (12-11). Lancers lead by 1. Hansen to serve. Hansen serve just over. Received by Arndt. Up from Bodie and put over from Bauer. They'll go back corner. Saved there by Quilling. Up from Haas. And spike from Woodhull. Saved by Carsonson. Up from Arndt. And block from Woodhull goes down. Score now tied at 12. Hansen to serve yet again for CRU. Hansen serve comes up short. 13-12. Lancers now lead by 1. Arndt will begin to serve for the Lancers. Arndt's serve is over. Up from Green. Set from Haas. Spike from Woodhull gets blocked. And, okay, apparently went off the net, so 4 hits called. 14-12. Lancers lead by 2. Arndt to serve it again for the Lancers. Arndt's serve is over. That'll go off Quilling and into the wall. 15-12. Lancers now lead by 3. Arndt to serve yet again for the Lancers. Arndt's serve is over. It'll be saved by Green. Put over by Woodhull. Received by Arndt. Up from Bodie and spike from Carsonson. That'll go back row and out. 15-13. Lancers lead by 2. Vlasak will come in for Haasstreifer and Childs will come in for Green. Vlasak to serve for CRU. Scores 15-13. Lancers lead by 2. Vlasak's serve is over. Received by Carsonson. Up from Bodie and spike from Bauer. That'll go down. 16-13. Lancers now lead by 3. Williams will begin serving for the Lancers. Williams serves over, received by Quilling, set over from Haas, received by Williams, set from Bodie, and spike from Wales. Received by Quilling, set from Haas, and spike from Woodhull, goes over the block, and down. 16-14, Lancers now lead by 2. Woodhull to serve for CRU. Woodhull serves over, received by Carstensen, set from Bodie, and spike from Wales. Saved by Blasak, up from Haas and over. Received by Gurgle, set from Bodie, and spike from Carstensen. Off the block, nice save there from Woodhull. Put over from Quilling, received by Williams, up from Bodie and over from Carstensen. Received by Blasak, up from Haas and over. Received by Williams, up from Bodie, and spike from Wales. Again, nice save from Blasak. And put over from Childs this time, received by Gurgle. Set from Bodie, spike again from Wales. This time received by Woodhull. Up from Haas, spike from Quilling. Over the block that goes. And Williams unable to get there in time. 16-15, Lancers leading by 1, And Woodhull will serve again for CRU. Woodhull serve again over, this time received by Gurgle. Set from Bodie and over. Received by Hansen. Set from Haas, spike from Quilling. That'll go to Williams. Bodie unable to get to that. And score now tied at 16. Woodhull to serve yet again. They serve again over, this time received by Carstensen. Up from Bodie and set over from Carstensen. Saved there by Hansen. Up from Bodie and over from Carstensen. Received by Woodhull. Up from Haas and over. Attempted save by Gurgle, goes under the net. And 17-16. Lancers now down by 1. Timeout Lancers. Woodhull to serve. Score is 17-16. CRU leads by 1. Woodhull serve is over. Received by Gurgle. Set from Bodie. And set over from Carstensen. Saved by Childs, up from Haas. Spike from Childs to go over. Back row will go in. This communication between Williams and Gurgles. 18-16. Lancers now down by 2. Woodhull to serve for CRU. Their serve again is over. This time received by Carstensen. Unable to be tipped over from Bodie. 19-16. Lancers now down by 3. Woodhull still serving. Serve again over, this time received by Gurgle. Up from Bodie and spike from Wales off the block. Saved there by Hansen, up from Haas and spike from Quilling. To go back row, saved by Bodie, up from Bauer and set over from Carstensen. Saved by Blasak, set to the back row from Haas. And then to go off Williams. Back. 20-16, Lancers down by 4. Woodhull still serving. Serve is over, received by Carstensen, set from Bodie, and spike from Wales. Let it go along the edge. Saved there by Hansen. Haas unable to play it off the net. 20-17. Lancers now down by 3. Brenthal in for Bauer. Brenthal to serve for the Lancers. Brenthal serve is over. Received by Woodhull and over. Lift called on Haas. 2018. Lancers now down by 2. Brenthal to serve yet again for the Lancers. Brenthal serve is over. Received by Hansen. Up from Haas and spike from Quilling off the block. Williams unable to get there in time. 21-18. Lancers again down by 3. Haas to serve for CRU. Serve is over. Saved by Gurgle. Received by Vlasak. Up from Haas and spike from Quilling will go over. Saved by Brenthal. Up from Carstensen. And spike from Wales off the block that goes. Saved by Vlasak. Up from Woodhull and put over from Quilling. Saved by Gurgle. Up from Brenthal. And spike from Bodie off the block and down it will fall. 21-19. Lancers now down by 2. Carstensen to serve. Arndt in for Gurgle. Carstensen serve is over. Received by Hansen up from Haas and over from Quilling. Received by Gurgle. Sorry, not Gurgle. Arndt. Set from Brenthal. Spike from Gurgle. Nice up there from Woodhull. And Childs unable to put that over. 21-20. Lancers now down by 1. Carstensen still serving. Carstensen serves over. Nice spot there from Carstensen. Score now tied at 21. Carstensen still serving. Carstensen serve is over. That'll go off Hansen and onto the floor. 22-21. Lancers now lead by 1. Carstensen to serve yet again for the Lancers. Carstensen serve again over, this time received by Woodhull up from Haas and over, received by Williams. Set from Brenthal and spike from Arndt. That'll go out. Score now tied at 22. Green will come in for Childs and Haasstreifer will come in for Vlasak. Green to serve. Green serve comes up short. 23-22. Lancers lead by 1. Wales to serve for the Lancers. Just out from Wales. Great spot though. Score now tied at 23. Quilling to serve for CRU. Quilling serves just over, saved by Carstensen and onto the floor. 24-23. Lancers down by 1. Quilling to serve yet again for CRU. Quilling serve is over and out. Score now tied at 24. First to score 2 points in a row now wins this. Bauer in for Brenthal. Bodie to serve for the Lancers. Bodie's serve is over, saved by Quilling. Lift called on Quilling, most likely. 25-24, Lancers lead by 1, Bodie to serve. Bodie's serve is over, saved by Haas. Up and over from Woodhull, saved by Carstensen, up from Bodie, and spike from Bauer. Saved by Hansen, put over by Haas, and down it goes. Score now tied at 25. And Hansen to serve. Hansen serve is over and in. 26-25. CRU leads by 1. CRU to serve yet again. Hansen. And that'll come up short. Score now tied at 26. Arndt to serve for the Lancers. Arndt serves over, received by Hansen. Haas does not tip it over. 27-26. Lancers now lead by 1. Arndt to serve yet again for the Lancers. Serve is over. They will run into each other, and Lancers take this set 28-26. And Lancers take both sets. And I believe we'll play a third one just for fun. Because we have time. So Lancers take this match, but we'll play another one just for fun. So Lancers remain undefeated, and I think that should be the end of the tournament after this one, since we won our first one and won the winner of the other one. So we should be the winner of the whole quad. We might play the other team just for fun, though. I'm not entirely sure. They didn't give us a schedule. So I'll be back in 3 minutes for the third set that doesn't actually matter. Welcome back to the third and final set between the Lancers and CRU. Lancers won the first 2 sets, so this set is just for fun. We will only play to 15, however. Woodhull will begin serving for CRU to start off this set. Woodhull serve gets over, received by Wales, tipped over by Quilling. No call for Quilling in the net. One to nothing, CRU leads. Woodhull serve is over, received by Gurgle, set from Brenthal, and spike from Carstensen comes up short. 2 to nothing, CRU leads. Woodhull to serve yet again. Woodhull serve is over, received by Williams, set from Brenthal, and put over from Carstensen. That'll go out. Three to nothing. Lancers down by 3, of course. Woodhull serve is over, received by Gurgle, set from Brenthal, and spike from Wales. Nice save there by Green. Set from Haas and lift called on Haas. Three to 1, Lancers down by 2. Brenthal to serve. Brenthal serve is over, received by Green. Set from Haas and spike from Quilling over the block that goes to Williams. Set from Brenthal and spike from Bodie. Gonna go back row, saved by Woodhull, up from Childs, and put over from Green. Received by Williams, set from Brenthal, spike from Carstensen. Saved by Childs, free ball for Lancers. Received by Williams, up from Brenthal and spike from Wales. Blocked. Saved by Brenthal up from Carstensen, and again spike from Wales. That'll hit back corner. 3-2. Lance is now down by 1. Brenthal will serve yet again for the Lancers. Brenthal serve is over. Received by Childs, up from Haas. Spike from Quilling. Bumped over from Quilling, sorry. Received by Williams. Set from Brenthal. Spike from Carstensen. Set over from Carstensen. Childs hits it into the net. Put over by Haas. Received by Williams. Up from Brenthal. And up from Bodie will go out 4-2. Lance is now down by 2. And Haas will begin to serve for CRU. Serve does not go over. Four to 3. Lancers now down by 1. Gallagher in for Bodie. Arndt in for Gurgle. Carstensen to serve. Carstensen serve is over. Received by Childs. Up from Childs and put over from Quilling. Saved by Williams. Up from Brenthal into the stands. That goes. 5 to 3. Lance is now down by 2. Haas will continue to serve for CRU. Sorry, Childs will begin to serve for CRU. Serve is over. Received by Carstensen. Set from Brenthal and spike from Arndt. That'll go off. Haas and onto the floor. 5 to 4. Lance is now down by 1. Wales will begin serving for the Lancers. Go received by Woodhull up from Quilling and over from Green. Set from Brenthal. Tipped over by Arndt and lift called on Childs and Quilling. Score now tied at 5. Wales to serve yet again. Serve again over. Saved there by Woodhull. Spike from Arndt. Block from Arndt, sorry. 6 to 5. Lance is now lead by 1. Wales to serve yet again for the Lancers. Nice spot from Wales. Saved by Woodhull though. Received by Wales. Set from Brenthal. Spike from Arndt. Put back over from Childs. Received by Carstensen. Set from Brenthal. And bumped over from Arndt. Gotta go out to the right. Lancers left. Score now tied at 6. And Quilling will begin to serve for CRU. Their serve is over but long. 7 to 6. Lancers now lead by 1. Gallagher to serve for the Lancers. Gallagher's serve is over. Received by Childs. Set from Haas and put over from Green. Received by Arndt. Up from Brenthal. And spike from Williams. Saved by Quilling. Up from Woodhull and out. On Green. Okay, so they never really decided. He never gave an official signal. So they were debating on whether to do a reserve or not because it was 4 hits and it went out. So the argument from our coach was that it'd be our point either way, so they didn't need to do a reserve. So I believe we did get the point for that. So it should be 8 to 7 right now. Lance is leading. Okay, they did give us a... Okay, so they did call a reserve. Not sure exactly why. But 8 to 7 now. Lancers lead. Bauer in for Brenthal. Bodie in for Gallagher. Arndt to serve for the Lancers. Arndt serves over and out. It's going outside at 8. Green to serve. Kerguelen for Arndt. Serve is over, received by Wales. Set from Bodie and spike from Carstensen. They'll go off Quilling and onto the floor. 9-8. Lancers now lead by 1. Williams to serve for the Lancers. Serve is over, received by Childs. Set from Haas, blocked from Carstensen, and then I'll go down 10-8. Lancers now lead by 2. Williams to serve yet again for the Lancers. Griegel's serve is over. They'll go off Green and out. 11-8. Lancers now lead by 3. Williams still serving. Timeout, CRU. Eleven to 8 is the score. Lancers lead by 3. Williams to serve for the Lancers. Williams serve is over. Saved by Quilling. 12-8. Lancers now lead by 4. Williams to serve yet again for the Lancers. Williams serve again is over, this time received by Childs, up from Haas and over, received by Williams, set from Bodie, spike from Carstensen. It'll go back row and out. 12-9, Lancers now lead by 3. Woodhull to serve for CRU. Serves over, received by Carstensen, up from Bodie, and bumped over from Gergel, back row goes out. 12-10, Lancers now lead by 2. Woodhull to serve yet again for CRU. Woodhull serve again over, this time received by Gergel and out. 12-10. Lancers now lead by 2. Woodhull to serve yet again. Serve is again over, received by Carstensen and into the stands. 12-11. Lancers now lead by 1 and timeout Lancers. Woodhull serve is over, received by Gergel, up from Bodie, and set over from Carstensen, received by Green, set over from Quilling and down. The scoreboard is messed up. It should be tied at 12 at this point, but they have it 13-12 in favor of CRU. Serve is over, received by Gergel, up from Bodie, and spike from Carstensen. Saved by Woodhull, up from Childs and over from Quilling. And lift called. Doesn't appear that they know that it's off, so they're just going to go with it. It doesn't really matter anyway, because Lancers have already won 2 sets, so 14-12, whatever. Woodhull service over, received by Williams. Set from Bodie and set over from Carstensen. Received by Childs, put over, received by Bodie, up from Bauer, and over from Carstensen, and that'll fall in. 14-13, CRU leads by 1. Bernthal in for Bauer, and Roth in for Bodie. Bernthal to serve. Bernthal serve is over, saved by Woodhull, up from Quilling and over from Haas. Saved by Arndt, up from Gergel and over from Bernthal. Received by Green, up from Haas and over, received by Gergel. Set from Bernthal and spike from Wales to go off the block. Saved by Green and put over by Childs. Set from Bernthal. Spike from Wales. Saved by Childs, but nobody there to get that 14 all. Bernthal to serve yet again for the Lancers. Lancers would have won by now if the scoreboard was accurate, but it is not. Bernthal serve is over. Saved by Arndt, up from Bernthal and over from Roth. Received by Childs, up from Haas, and block from Wales. Block from Carstensen, and Lancers are winning 15-14. Bernthal to serve again for the Lancers. Bernthal serve is over, received by Childs, up from Childs and over. Williams unable to get there in time. Score now tied at 15. Cost to serve for CRU. Haas to serve is over, received by Gergel, up from Roth and over from Wales. That'll go back line. Saved by Woodhull, but on before they go. 16-15, Lancers again lead by 1. Arndt will come in for Gergel, Carstensen to serve. Carstensen serves over, received by Woodhull, up from Haas, and bumped over from Quilling, saved by Carstensen, up from Bernthal, and spike from Roth, saved by Childs, open over from Haas, received by Carstensen, up from Bernthal, and spike from Arndt will go down. Lancers take this set as well, 17-15. Lancers won all 3 sets. And that should be it for this tournament, unless we play another team just for fun, but I can't imagine that we would. If we do, I'll be back in approximately 10 to 15 minutes to to commentate that for you. If not, have a good night, and see you Saturday for the varsity tournament games.